YouTube was good. It's your boy, Paul Terrence, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, guess what? This your first time tuning in. Go ahead, hit the doggone subscribe button, hit notification bell every time I post up new content. Well, people, another bullshit story. Taste the beverage. Another bullshit story has come across my goddamn news feed. And so, like I said, for those of y'all that don't know, right? So this so-called trophy wife goes on social media, so-called social media, right? And says that her husband, right, molested the 2-year-old and the 4-year-old. And so my question is, why the fuck you telling us? Tell that shit to the police, right? And so and then another thing too, right? All of this talk about a trophy wife, so-called trophy wife, right? Every man that is married, right? Well, hold on. Let me backtrack this for a minute. So, because I was married once, and just know that this, this so-called trophy wife, right? That shit was made out of fool's gold. Okay, but in either case, that's neither here nor there. So now the wife that I have now, right? You better believe it. Goddamn trophy wife, right? And it's just for the simple fact, right, that she necessarily, put like this, she ain't got to meet y'all's goddamn standards, right? But I do see motherfuckers looking at my wife, right? And so my whole deal is, it's just what like with a lot of y'all look at the simple fact, okay, if she has the Coke body figure or whatever, right? Then okay, and she got enough titty that she didn't go out and buy, and if she got enough ass that once again that she didn't actually really go out and buy, right? Hair, the whole nine, right? Then she a goddamn trophy wife. But the thing about though is this: every wife is a trophy wife because of what the fuck? Because of the goddamn process, right? You meet up, you shoot conversation, the conversation goes good, you date for however long that you feel like that is necessary, right? You get engaged, you walk your ass down the aisle, you say your I do's, and then guess what? Trophy wife, right? And it's just like what I said earlier, right? The trophy wife, right? As long as the man is cool with it, right? He ain't fucked up about anybody else or what they think about his trophy wife, right? Because that's his wife. So y'all need to stop all this bullshit with the goddamn trophy wife. Everybody's motherfucking trophy. Shit. I look at myself, motherfuck a trophy wife, right? I'm a goddamn trophy husband. I mean, shit. Look at me. Hell, I'm 51 years old. I'm in shape, right? I can outdo most 25-year-olds and 30-year-olds in the goddamn gym, right? So let's not get this shit twisted, people. And then all that, what that bitch said, right, was like, I was like, okay, well, if your husband did this, right, again, why the fuck you telling us? Tell that shit to the police, right? That's if I don't get to your ass first, because here's the deal. I'm gonna tell you something about the old crazy uncle. I got 4 grandchildren. I got 3 girls and 1 boy, right? And which for the most part, 2 of them are here and 2 of them in Texas, right? But the 2 that are here, right? I got a 7-year-old and I got a soon-to-be 2-year-old, right? Let somebody fuck with them. And I know about it. Guess what the fuck I'm finna do to you? Plain and simple. Right? And then watch your ass bleed out. Plain and simple. You don't fuck with me and mine. They babies, right? But then again, I'm almost thinking that cutting your dick and balls off, that's a little bit too easy, right? I need to go get me grounding rod, right? And heat that motherfucker up just enough, right? Spread your ass cheeks wide open. And be like, just like that, right? Great, the fact you probably won't be able to take a shit normally no more, right? But this is just, this is what the fuck, this is how I feel when a man want to motherfucking molest babies, right? This is what the fuck you don't do, right? And then let's just say for shits and giggles that you actually really make it to prison, right? You already know what the fuck is finna happen to your ass there, right? Which makes me go back to, hey, look, this is bullshit. Why the fuck you telling us? What the fuck we gonna do? I ain't the goddamn police, right? And neither of us are the police. If it was that damn serious, because you sitting up here, you know what? It's almost like that joke that Rudy, the late great Rudy Ray Moore, aka Dolomite, he said, right? And he was just like, he said, I had this woman come up to me and she was like, oh, mister, help me. I had 2 quarters in my hand and old boy snatched one of my quarters and run down the street with it and left me 1 quarter. And so he was like, well, ma'am, don't tell me. Why don't you tell the police? She was like, well, I did tell the police. I said, well, did you tell the police? I said, how did you tell the police? She was like, police. And so I said, damn, you can't yell no louder than that? She said, no. So I snatched that other quarter and run with it, right? And so basically, go and watch the damn video. That's exactly what the fuck she sound like. Crying and carrying on. If indeed she was crying, right? And again, see, this is the crazy uncle talking. Y'all sit up here, y'all watch that shit, right? And y'all actually really think that shit happened. No. And I'm just like, okay, so how often do you check? Right? Like, seriously, how often do you check? And then just know that today, listen, the babies are going to tell it. Right? They going to tell it. Right? So I'm just like, for how long this shit has been going on, right? They gonna tell it. Them kids gonna tell it. And if they can't talk, guess what? The first time that you try to go to them, right, they gonna, they gonna do some shit like that. So you gotta be like, okay, what the fuck? And be like, okay, motherfucker, what you do? And so that's what I'm saying. This right here is bullshit at the highest goddamn level. That bitch just wants some money. Because, like I said, I hate to sound like an old broke ass record, right? But my whole deal is, what you telling us for? Tell that shit to the police after you cut his fucking balls off, right? Or stick that iron rod up his ass. And just be like, you know what? Guess what? Y'all can have it. Right? And I'll be damned if y'all try to put some handcuffs on me. Because y'all might get the exact same motherfucking treatment. So again, right? Anytime when a motherfucker put shit, like what that bitch did, right? So I'm like, no. That is not how the song goes. Or at least it shouldn't go that way. So hold on. So let me tell you something. You ignorant bitch, you, right? You again, fuck you telling us for? What I'm gonna do? Or what we gonna do? Right? Has he been listen? Did you call the police? Right? Did you call 911? Right? And I hopefully you didn't whisper when you made the 911 call like you was whispering on that goddamn video, right? Because even then they're gonna be like, bitch, I can't hear you, right? So so again, right? I'm just like, the fuck? What is happening here? I'm just like, hell, you did better saying that you did better saying like, okay, well, me and the hubby, we got drunk, right? And I never took it up the ass before, right? So we went and we got some butter. We melted it, and then he poured it on my asshole. And then he poured some on his dick, and then there it is, right? But then during the process, he had to pee, right? And be like, and they were like, and so he was gonna pull out, right? And be like, well, baby, I gotta pee. And then you with your old nasty ass said, well, piss in me, right? And then he do it, and then you get over the tub and you shoot that shit out. You'd have did better saying that if you wanted views, right? But then again, you probably would have whispered that shit too, right? So, all right, you know what? Look, I don't know. This shit here, I don't know. This particular video might get banned, right? They gonna come to you like they gonna come to me like, hey, look, you were just a little bit too graphic with that one, with this one, right? And then for the most part, okay, I can be like, you know what? Okay, I got it. I'm good. On to the next motherfucking video. But, excuse me. But I'm just like, you old lousy motherfucker. Right? If you did that to your babies. And so I'm just like, where the fuck are the grandparents? Do they have any say in this? Right? You know, since you telling every goddamn body, right? Because again, just like I say, I'm a grandfather. Let somebody fuck with any of my babies, right? I'm coming for your ass. Like, seriously. Either if it's with motherfucking scissors or that hot ass iron rod that I got for your ass. There's no. I'm coming. I'm coming for you. Right? So whatever the fuck your name is, right? Stop putting bullshit out like that, right? Because for the most part, you fuck. Now, if it did happen, yeah, he need to be dealt with. But if it didn't happen, then you need your ass whooped, right? Somebody need to stick a hot rod up your motherfucking ass, right? So, look, don't do shit like this, right? You fuck up a person's livelihood like that, right? So, guess what the fuck y'all get to do? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dad, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa. Motherfucker next door, cross the street, round the corner, Paulus Harris, a.k.a. Praise your uncle. I'm gonna holler at y'all.